Carl, back to winning ways today with a really good away
We've
performance.
lost 12-13, haven't
Yeah.
we? Then you're bringing it up. Really, really pleased. I thought the first half we were negative and we didn't. I could have made 6 subs at half time. So people might say it was harsh on the decision that we had to make. But we wear a badge that we have standards as a collective, and it wasn't just the 2 players who made the change. It could have been a lot of that. The fact that we've got 3 midfield players sat behind me was almost the easier option to do it in the middle of the park rather than the outside where we're very limited in players. So it was a decision that we made. And I thought the way they responded in the second half, it sort of shook the group a little bit, and I'm very pleased to come to Tranmere and win 2-0. Yeah. And I'm playing nearly 2 games because of the referee. I think it was a good performance.
That second half was started at 0-0 in part thanks to 2 fantastic saves from Matty Young. I'll get to the goals in a second and the second half performance, but Matty Young's saves were really, really good in the first half.
Made saves as well.
No, but Young's were brilliant, I thought.
Yeah, but he's a goalkeeper. That it wasn't a worldie. It was a good save, and I think that's the difference at the moment. I think what Young is doing at the moment. I think a lot of credit Mark Howard who works every day, and Paul Gerrard. I think that goes amiss sometimes when you're scoring goals and everything's free flowing. People forget with the hard work that goes in on the training ground. And Young is still incredibly young for a goalkeeper. I think he's shown a tremendous. This is the word at the moment, personality. I think he's shown a personality, and I'm really, really pleased. I think how desperate it was to bring him back. I never thought we'd have had the opportunity. So yeah, but it is his job.
So, fair enough. Second half, we spoke about taking our chances, and we just really had that edge in the second half.
When the game was going, I think some of their players thought there was a ball, and they were fighting our players. And so at half time, what we try to say to the players, if they want to fight you and go all the way with you, if somebody in the middle of the pitch takes a risk and that fight, because when you're fighting with somebody, they tend to leave the ball and it goes.
Because that was the thing about that goal, was Udo and Grant and Graydon didn't do much, but they did enough.
No, but they did, because we spoke. If you see at half time, we spoke about bringing the 2 centre backs into this position, and we spoke, if they're going to fight with you, we can break off the back of them. We'll give Wraith an opportunity. And listen, it fell to Grant, whose right foot is an absolute dream. I think he's playing some wonderful stuff at the moment, probably the best he's played. I think since the Swindon game, that confidence from the ball he played for Kelly's goal. And the little man, Kelly and my produces at the moment.
Yeah, when the game starts to open up, he's the perfect player to find space.
Yeah, but again, we didn't change our tactics today. I think that was important. We changed personnel to an extent, but what we did was we knew how aggressive Norman was getting, and he kept going and kept going and kept going. And we said, well, why are you going to change? Because when you keep doing the same thing, you can see a level of fatigue kicking into somebody. Why give them a rest and go somewhere else? Why? And we kept asking the same consistent questions on the areas that we kept exploiting. And that's not coaching, that's them, that's the players taking things on board. We can all do that on the tactics board and on the training ground. That's every manager, every coach in the world can do it. You need the players to transfer what we do in the week or in the dressing room onto the pitch. Yeah. And they've done that incredibly well today, and I'm really pleased and proud of them once again. Thank you to the travelling fans, making a racket behind the goal. Never goes amiss. We always thank them for that support, and hopefully we've done them proud again this Saturday afternoon.
And what a reaction as well. I know they're a good bunch, the squad we've got this season, but the way that game ended on Tuesday, they could have really took it to heart, but they've responded well.
Not us. Listen, I look over your shoulder. Fabio Brini is the last player on the pitch running. Fabio Brini. This football club believes in working hard and being disciplined, in overriding difficult moments and being resilient in that. And the Football League season is like a roller coaster, and there's so many moments that are going to be asked of you. And if you keep responding in a positive way and you keep working hard, you do get the correct outcome. And the players deserve all the credit in the world.
One last credit to you though, Carl. Actually, you're 50th competitive win as a Salford manager, I believe. So, well done on that front. Yeah, is there 50 more?
We'll see. Lads want to win next week, and like I say, my ambition has never ever changed. We as a football club are acting in a very mature way. I think there's growth in that. Shout our mouths off. Everybody else seems to have an opinion on us for us to say something to create something part of that. But we're very close from from Paul and Gavin and Ross and the members club. Everyone stays in consistent contact, and then that filters down to me, which filters down to my staff, which filters down to the players, which filters to the academy, and we are a working project with a medium to long term goal. And we do want to be a club that people look and go, well, there's Salford, and know what our journey is, and we're proud of the journey, and we're proud of our identity. But we know that it is us against the world, and I like that mentality. I really do. I want to make sure that we feed off that and we stay true to that. A bit more quality at certain stages, a bit better defending at certain moments, a little bit calmer in and out of possession. We've got 2 days now to work hard, see if we can bring more players in to add to this wonderful squad.